a pleasure to be here before everybody again, providing the State of the City address. This actually marks my 10th address to the Chamber. The first one was when I was first hired back in 2013, so this is actually moving into the decadal year of being the city manager in Leesburg, and it's been an honor. I'd like to stand before you this evening and say the state of the city is strong, which I think it is, but 2022 honestly has been an interesting year of ups and downs. I think when we got out of 2020 and went through all the COVID stuff, everybody took a sigh of relief and like, oh, we're going to get back to normal. And I think we're trying to, but I think this is a new normal. So I say that 2022 has been interesting because it's been a year of wrapping stuff up and lots of successes and seeing completions. So we'll get to that. But it's also been a difficult year. And so I'm remiss. I don't feel like I can say the state of the city is super fabulous without talking about electric rates. And I say that because I think the electric department for us is extremely important. I think it's a huge part of economic development. And as business owners, your bottom line and what you pay is significant. And unfortunately this year we had a glitch there. So I can't go without a chart, right? Since I was only allowed 10 minutes. But in all honesty, it's difficult. I think the message there that needs to get disseminated is starting almost 10 years ago, the Leesburg City Commission recognized that we needed to do more there. And after about 5 years, I think we accomplished that. We went from one of the highest rate providers to the lowest rate provider in the region to one of the lowest providers in the state. And overnight, because of circumstances with environment, changes of administration, global conflict, changes came to the electric industry that I don't think anybody in the electric industry thought was going to happen in January. But by July and August, we were in the thick of it, and unfortunately, by September, everybody saw it in their bill. Having said that for me personally, that was a big hit, and frankly made 22 very difficult because we took so much pride in getting the electric rates where they were to just see them fall back for a lot of reasons that weren't our doing. But having said that, where we're at is, I think the City Commission recognizes that. The City Commission recognizes that we are going to get back. And that's why I brought this chart out of the mini, because moving forward, our partners at FMPA and FMEA, we are working hard to do things to mitigate the cost of gas and to bring your rate down. And so, in short, long chart, I won't go through it, probably rather pop balloons. But in any case, hopefully this April, we'll start seeing some relief and we'll start being able to pull back the power cost adjustment and then another adjustment. So it's probably really an 18-month strategy to where hopefully you'll see relief. And if you watch the news, if you saw the headlines in Orlando Sentinel, you started to see the other utilities now react the way that we did. So Leesburg's not the only one. I don't know if there's solace in that. So having said that, and delivering, as my wife Missy likes to say, eat the frog first. Now that the frog has been eaten, we can talk about the fun stuff. So the good stuff in 22 is really seeing a lot of the things that the city has worked for a couple of years now to bring together. And a lot of that's from our direction from the commission. We've really got, as you saw, everybody was introduced. I'm very proud of the staff we manage and the department head teams and the folks that work for us at the city. They really have the city at heart. They're all professional. They all take a lot of pride in what they do. And hopefully you guys see those results. The restaurant there at Ski Beach, Sandy mentioned the building. You know, when we started this building, that restaurant was actually part of this concept. So to see that thing open the other day was remarkable. If anybody's been out 470 lately, it's unrecognizable. All the work that we did starting in 2017 with the villages is actually starting. They actually now have about 300 new houses in Leesburg, Florida. And the other side of that equation is the gas deal that we did to introduce natural gas into the houses that are going to be constructed in the villages in Leesburg and into Sumter County, which will really be a windfall for the gas department. And then those returns will help us do other fun projects and things that everybody looks at. So those are kind of the good stuff. Coming ahead, I don't think you can expect anything less from us than what we've achieved the past several years. I also need to introduce, I didn't see I know Alan's here, so starting in January, we'll have really what I'll call a new commission. This is the first time in my career that I'll be working for a commission where nobody's hired me. So I guess that's a good thing, right? It's nervous as a city manager too, because you got new bosses. But Alan Reisman will be joining the commission, and Allison Berry also in the back. I also saw Jimmy. Is Mike here too? And Mike and Jay. So that'll be your new commission. And I saw John Christian walk in. So John, it's been an honor working with you. Thanks for hiring me. Did you think it was going to last this long? There you are. So there's the team and what we have ahead of us. Just a few things. Our fourth mission statement is to promote recreation and to promote our logo, the Lakefront City. So ahead of us in capital improvement projects, we are really striving to become a destination point and using our lakefront strategies to do that. So on the plate is some improvements coming now at the marina, which will round out an additional Venetian Gardens improvement project. Travis and his team is working to do, I kind of mix it together, the Susan Street Sleepy Hollow combination to where we're going to do, this is the new term for me, I love it, it's rectangle fields. Right, we're going to do rectangle fields at Susan Street. So in essence, in English, what's that mean is Susan Street, we're going to try to convert so it's rectangle fields. Rectangle fields are sports like football, soccer, lacrosse, rugby. The concept there is if we can build a facility that's all rectangle fields, then we can do more sports marketing and have more success, draw more people into Leesburg. And then, of course, when everybody comes to Leesburg, they see how great it is and they stay. Then on the other side of that equation at Sleepy Hollow, we'll build a couple of more baseball fields, and that'll give us the magic number of 9, which will help us continue to promote softball and baseball and the success we've had with the NCAA. So we're really excited about that. Hopefully in about 3 months, we'll be rolling out and starting new construction on the Pine Street project. And then on the other stuff, we'll continue the boring stuff, the meat and potatoes part of it. We issued a $30 million bank note this year to do the wastewater treatment plant expansion to get up to 6 million gallons a day. That's a significant number, which is aimed to tackle the growth that we're seeing coming in on 27. So South 27 has probably about 10,000 units. And believe it or not, those subdivisions that have been approved by the commission, we're actually now starting to see those developers move forward with construction. A lot of times in the past, we've seen these big subdivisions get approved, they sit and they never get built, but I actually think we are gonna see some of that growth. So that goes back to a lot of the infrastructure issues with the sewer bypass project that we need to get started, a water tower that will be added that you'll see start coming up over there by Highland Lakes, a water main that you'll see will probably slow down traffic on 27 by the Publix. So when you're in traffic jam down there, it'll be the city. It'll be our water main project. And then, also roads and making sure that the roads getting developed, they're interconnected and feeding out the network. So we have lots to do. It's been an exciting last 9 years, so this 10th year is shaping up to be the same. And as always, it's a pleasure to provide this report to everybody. Hope everybody has a great holiday and a prosperous new year.